Welcome, 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 welcome. If you are live or if you're online, join me. You can just pass through and send me some love, okay? We are running a bit late, but we will start soon, okay? I need to get stuff rolling, okay? And then we'll be good to go. So, hiya! This is Sia, and I would like to welcome you to our first episode of Popcorn Perspective with Lovers of Chris. Okay, I'm so excited to have you here, and we will kick off this amazing journey together. Okay, this is going to be a long-term project. Okay, so today I'm not going to do this alone. I have one of us, okay, one of Chris's fans, avid fans, who will join me as we discuss, as I said, the movie. Okay, so just give me a bit. I'll bring her on so that we can get everything rolling. Okay. Hey, we are live and Buddy is here. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good afternoon. I'm so happy to be doing this with you. You are my first co-host, and yes, and I'm hoping we'll have a good time. I know I gave you the time, but you know, it's crazy out here. Yeah, the setup is always difficult to maneuver, but you know, I find my way around. Yes, I think I need somebody on ground because, and they are all busy in different locations. So I'm currently the only person in Accra here. So I mean, hopefully I would be joined with, by the others. Yeah, we have two in the US, yes, North America, and then we are three in West Africa. So unfortunately, can you hear me? Is the audio okay? Can you hear me? All right.
Can you?
Yes, I can hear you. So let's not waste my time, okay? I've already introduced the series, okay, but let me just add that the series is all about celebrating the movies that Chris has featured in, and then we'll dive into the stories, okay, the themes, okay, and then we'll draw life lessons. It's a very simple idea, okay, because we watch these movies and sometimes people think that it doesn't happen in real life, but I can tell you most of the movies I watch, especially Nollywood movies, it happens. It does happen. Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes I see myself in the movies, if I keep, like the one we are going to discuss, My City Dreams. Before this whole thing, I reached out to Chris, and for his experience, how it was for him on the set, and like any memorable moments, like and then he was like he was able to, they were able to have room to do whatever, because the producer really trusted them, because they could embody the characters. Chinenye and Chris, they did a good job, but I don't want to advance myself. Let's just cool down, and then I'll introduce you. So with me doing this is Olamide Eluyefa. Is that it? I got it right. Okay, I had to practice like 100 times. So welcome. In fact, let me give you a hand clap. Yay! Yeah. So I think Olamide is an affiliate marketer and a final year student. Okay. So, I mean, I want you to further explain on what you do because it's simple, but what do you really, well, which university, which location, all that. Let us know more about you before we dive in.
My name is Elia Folamde. I attended Federal University,
Okay.
Oye Ekiti,
Mm.
Oye, the short name. I'm an affiliate marketer. I deal with online business.
Hmm.
We sell courses to people who are interested in buying courses, different set of
Oh,
courses
okay.
to boost more and basically
Okay.
online business to be honest.
Okay. 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 I think we'll have to increase the volume a bit. Let's increase your volume a bit. Maybe you could increase your voice a bit. Okay, so that we can capture. Yeah.
Do you
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Okay. So just raise your voice a bit. Okay, so that I know you have a soft voice. You have a lovely voice, but I want you to raise a bit. Okay. So that is Olamide, and you all heard her what she does. Okay. So after here, you can reach out to her. Hey, I think Queen Ramona is on.
Yeah,
Yes, you can reach out to her, and then you don't worry. At the end, the show, I will just I will let you, just some few minutes you can advertise yourself. Okay. So you see, Chris is so generous for to help us do this. Okay. So don't worry. At the end we'll just so I have my popcorn ready. I actually went to get popcorn.
I got popcorn.
I
I
should
got
have
the
told you. I
I
didn't
would
tell
have
you, but don't
gotten.
worry. Next time,
Yeah,
it shouldn't
I
be
should have
the first.
gotten. I actually
Yes, it shouldn't
forgot.
be the
When I saw
first.
you pop up,
I should have
then
reminded you.
I
I should
decided
have told you. I didn't tell you in advance.
yeah,
Yes. So
I forgot. I was even
I'm eating for the two of us. Don't worry. So I will try and get some music. Because of copyright issues, I don't want to play a lot of music. Yeah, I get that a lot. Okay, I got that on my YouTube. So we lost some of the accounts. When I started, it was just copyright strike. I don't know why. A lot of
that's
sabotaging, but we are done with that. And
bad.
uh, yeah, we are done with that. In fact, anytime I come online, people are just trying to. Just a second. I don't know why. I often say that when they see me when I'm free, they will not come and But when they see me online, that's when everybody wants to talk to you. Everybody wants to chat with you. Let me just block everybody out. Yes, I have blocked everybody out. So yeah, are you at home or you are in the hostel, in the university?
I'm
Where
at
you are home?
I'm at home.
Yes. Sorry, I took
Yeah.
your time, but we had to just do this. Yeah. Yeah. So as I said, let's get into it. We've introduced the series and the movie for today. That's My City Dreams. Okay, and we don't want to waste time. Let's get into it so that we can do this within the shortest time because time is we don't have a lot of time, and I don't want to take your time. Okay, so Olamide will help me unpack. And before today I gave her some things that we could talk about. Okay, so Olamide, do you want to start?
No, you can start. I'm
Okay,
ready for
if
it.
let me just give the storyline.
Ask
Okay, I think most people watched it, but they have forgotten about the movie. Okay, so let's refresh our memories a bit. Let's refresh our memories a bit. So, My City Dreams is a movie that uh, we see a young girl or who was in effect, in a financial situation, she couldn't take care of herself or she wanted, out of her struggle. So she was in a village and she had this friend who was quote unquote really doing it, doing well out there. So she requested that her friend, help her out. And I guess the friend did, but she didn't know what to expect. She was happy, she was getting out of the village, to have a life, a very good life, to be able to take care of herself and her family. But on reaching the city, okay,
the
and
problem.
her dreams, thinking that she would realize her dreams, she was shocked. She had the shock of her life. And then, but she didn't give up. That's what I really like about, her character.
The
Her
character.
name is Ify, Ifoma, right? So I like that because she didn't give up. She, somebody would say she was naive, but she still had that, mentality that I want to do it, but not in a
Okay.
bad way. I want to do it the right way. So I think I'm advancing myself again because I love the story too much. I was so engrossed and I forgot I was doing a review about it. That's what the movies Uche Nancy chants out. Shout out to her. She's been doing a good job, like all year round. She gives us good movies. So yeah, so basically that's the story. And then she was determined not to, compromise herself. And then finally, uh, we would say God came through for her. She got somebody, her destiny helper came through, and then, you know, at the end, it was almost like, okay, she almost lost it, but then, things just worked out, and that's how come, I landed on the theme fate. I think let's start with that, like fate and then fate. Okay, let's start with that. Do you think faith or faith is, it's really a thing? Is it something that really exists, that truly exists? Can we say it's just faith or is this faith?
I think faith truly exists. Like it's just a phase that she's not eventually going to do
Mm-hmm.
prostitute with her friends because I don't she doesn't make that shift down and she will actually enter the business
Mm-hmm.
and she will do it. She will be like be more into but I think it's like that she met someone that night that was actually ready to help her without taking
Mm-hmm.
advantage of her and the
Yeah.
man actually really helped her and the plot twist at the end was just mind
Mm-hmm.
blowing when the man was actually David's
This
and
father, yeah, the
was
way
married
it worked out,
with
like it was
yeah,
so shocking, like yeah, in a good
like
way.
so shocked that I was
Mm-hmm.
like, wow,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, in a good way.
Yeah. So, like sometimes we might feel like things are down, God, but God is actually, I think things are being worked out for you. We don't see it. There's an invisible power. That's why sometimes people say they don't believe in God. I kind of, yeah, maybe you might not believe in God, but there's a power. I think there's a power that is working things out.
I actually believe in
Yeah,
God.
me
I
too,
actually
me
believe
too.
there's God. I mean,
Yeah,
if there's no God, what is that?
yeah, me too. I believe in God. I don't think,
Like like when I see some of these people saying no, like I don't believe, I'm like, what? Like maybe because I grew up in a Christian family, so
yeah,
going to church,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Same here, same
yeah,
here.
like,
Very
like
strict family, like
I,
Christian family, up until now. But sometimes I deviate a little because I'm that type. I'll question everything. Yes, see, I'll just question everything. But at the end of the day, I just feel like uh, even if you have questions, it shouldn't take you away from uh, what the truth is, because the truth is you can't see everything. There's not everything. Things are some are visible, some are invisible, so you can't see everything. So, for instance, I'll just give an example. I was involved in an accident like 10 years ago, 2014, and it was a fatal accident, I would say, about 3 cars. So, you know, but the time, like when the car crashed, to God be the glory, I didn't even have a scratch on my face, not one scratch.
wow,
So after everything, and I came out of the shock, I thought I was bleeding, or I thought, I had glasses, here and there breaking, but I didn't get a single, scratch on my body. So, and that was when my faith was, just, deepened in like the existence of a being, because I thought I saw my life flash before my eyes, like I was gone, I was going, and then before I realized, like the car just halted and people just came, some guys from nowhere, they came to pull me out. Of course, yeah, I got a bit, my legs, a bit, the bone, but they brought me out. They just straightened it for me. I cried a bit. They rushed me to the hospital. Yes, a bit of, pain here and there, some pains for like a month or two, and then I was okay. I was walking again. I actually thought I would never walk again because when I saw the car just coming, there was a car in front of me. It crashed, and then it tried to swerve. So I thought it was going to hit the one in front of me, but then he swerved. And it wasn't good for him. He had kids in the car. He threw his wife out of the window. There were two kids. When I saw them, they were picking the kids. They had cut, bruises. Blood was. I was there. I was in shock. I was in my car. I was alone. So they didn't even know there was somebody inside. So that was my experience with with faith and faith. Like there's a hand, an unseen hand that works out things for us. So if, as you said, if people don't believe it, sometimes I guess they will have to experience it for themselves, right? They have to experience for themselves, and then they will know that, oh, if it's. So sometimes I don't blame them. Probably they've not had the experience. So let's give them some grace. I say we'll give them grace. Maybe with time they will have their own experience. Recently there's a challenge. We don't judge. We only listen. Yeah. So we don't judge, we listen. Because for me, I had a real life experience, so I can talk about it. Okay. But for others, I don't know. It's like, yes. So I guess until somebody is sorry, uh, these people will not let me be. Oh. They will not let me be. Sorry. So I guess until they have their own experience, we will never know. We can never tell. Yeah. 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 So in fact, let's dive into the next theme. Okay, I think I went backwards a bit, but that's fine. We can just we've talked about it, the theme of faith. Okay, sorry. Yeah, my internet keeps going off and on, but you can hear me, right? Can you hear me? I'm loud enough. Okay, that's good. I can also hear you, so it's fine. It keeps just going up and down. So yeah, we've already dealt with the theme of faith, okay. But can we go back to the very beginning of the movie where Lizzie, okay, Lizzie, that's Ife's friend who brought her to the city, okay, who invited her, yes, yeah. Let's talk about her. Her character. For me, I didn't want to beginning I was condemning her, but as the movie progressed, I realized, okay, she's not such a bad person. Yeah, the same. I just condemned her.
Actually, is like very bad. But at the ending, like she was actually very nice.
Yeah. So I don't want to condemn her at all because at the end of the day, like she was helpful. Yeah, we can't judge people. Yeah, we don't judge. Once again, we don't judge. We only listen. So, but let's really talk about the theme of like fake life. In this day and age.
I think the character she played is actually very relatable, especially with like our social media these days. Like people just show up. You don't even know what's happening close doors because now she's staying with girls and she's using them as
Yeah.
girls, collecting money from them and and stuff like that. And on social media, she's like, "Oh, I'm a philanthropist. I do this, I do that for people." But when your friends come, you tell
That's
that to that runs to bring money to you. Like
yeah.
that's fake life, and it's actually very relatable because that's what's happening right now on social
Mm.
media. That's like tell people when my friends are like, "Don't pray yourself because what you see on social media, because most of it are actually not that real because we don't even know what's
Yeah.
happening close doors.
Yeah.
People just show up
But I'm
life
even
and believe
thinking
that
because okay, I'm a bit older, so it used to happen back in the days. But now because of social media, there's so much like yes, it's rampant. Yes. Because back in the days, I remember in my uni days, we I would see like I don't want to mention names, but you see big men, odogos and all that, they'll send drivers. I saw it with my own eyes. Nobody told. This one is not hearsay. I saw it with my own eyes. Okay, so I was not on campus. I was like on like in a hostel. So I would go to campus, go and study, and then after that I'll go back to my hostel. So I'll go there and I'll go there very late. Yes, and I leave I'll go in the morning and leave very late. So in the evenings you see the cars will be coming, and then they'll be dropping numbers. I'm like, wow. I'm like, this really happens. Like, I heard it before I went to uni. They were telling me, be careful. My mom would tell me, be careful out there. But then I saw it with my own eyes, and I'm like, wow. So these things that you see in the movies, it's real. That's why I said I love Nollywood movies. It's people say, oh, Nollywood movies are this, are that. I beg to differ. Like, really. Mm. It happens.
So relatable.
Yes, and you are in school, so even so from my time to your time, you see, it still happens. Yeah, but as I said, we'll not judge.
I feel like it's even more. I feel like it's even more like
Yeah,
on the large
now it's
scale
on a
now.
larger
Very
scale.
rampant.
Yes, yes, yes. But don't you think? Let's even push it a bit. I mean, well, the fake life. Yes, we've talked about that. But is there a reason for people doing that? Why do you think people would fake their lifestyle or fake things just.
I think I think they just want to
They want
impress
to be
people. They want people to know that. Oh, yeah, they want people to praise them that, oh, I just bought a
mm,
Lamborghini, I just bought this. So like this is
so
like
it's
the
like
way
a wanting
to
to
like
belong sort of. Yeah.
they want to
mm,
accept you. Like just hype them, they want to like be
mm,
on top of
mm,
the world. People should know they're doing
yeah,
this, they're doing
I
that.
guess yes,
So
like
that's
they want to belong. Yes, because so they want to be
they
popular.
want
Yes.
like so that they are
Mm,
there. They want people
mm,
to know they are
yeah,
there.
I agree 100%. It's just people, feeling like they want to belong, they want to be part of the group, they want people to see that okay, they are also there, because like,
Yeah,
yeah, I know that
they're like
feeling. But do you think I mean, we're not judging, but even if you want to belong, how about working hard, for to reach that spot, than just trying to uh, f- they say fake it till you make it. Yes, sometimes I agree in a way. Fake it till you make it. Yeah, so for me,
their fake life that will get them to where they
mhm,
want to go. Maybe they are faking it. And rich people are already entering their DM that okay, you are rich, I'm rich, let's do this. Then you tell them they will try to
mm,
support all these things.
mhm.
So actually kind of love that is fake it till you make it because some people actually
If
it actually works for some people.
yes,
It's
I
not like it
think it
can't work
works.
for
Yeah, it
others.
does work for some people. Yeah, for me, I think
Fake it.
if the intention is good, okay, you are not really like you have a plan, of course, but
Yeah.
don't let it hurt you, like to the don't do it to the detriment of your own life, because some people, like, they don't even have money. I've heard, or we've seen movies like they don't have money, they pretend they'll just go and borrow stuff from people, and you can't pay just because you have to look good on the ground. You have to look good on the ground. Yes. And even with us on having this, it took me a long time to even come online, like to show my face online, because I'm not a camera person, as I said. I keep saying,
Yeah, I
yes,
understand.
I've been working, on this, project for a long time. Chris and I, we've been chatting, we've been, but every time he says, so he would, uh one day we can go on, we'll do a live, we'll do that, and I'm like, yeah, 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 but then I'm like, I'm always shy, I shy away from the camera. So the day I came out, I'm like, okay, let me just, that was before our anniversary. I said, let me just go because I've been doing this thing, and we have to like push it and let it go far. So I just throw everything, caution to the ring, and just let me just show my face like that. So one afternoon, I was just, going out, my usual errands, and I was like, let me just put this camera, let me do something small and see how it will be. And after I did, I'm like, God, I think I even took it down, yeah, I think I took it down or something. So, after I did that, I asked him if it was okay, to do that, because of course I can't, play on it. It's almost like it's a public figure, so it's not. I don't usually play on the account, because it represents him. Everything I do, represents him. So I don't have to do anything, just anything on there. So, but he was happy. He was like, okay, now I see your face. Now you are out there. You did well. I asked him to, critique it a bit, like, the things to improve. And he said, oh, you did well. And I'm like, okay, a pat on the back is good. So then we came up with a fine anniversary, and now we are here. So, it's gradual. I mean, just to say, you don't just get up to, reach a point. People are in a hurry. That's the point I was trying. People are always in a hurry to do something. It's better to take your time. Yes, with life.
Yeah, they don't know that step by step. Like you don't have to climb from step to
Mm-hmm,
step in the air.
mm-hmm.
Like you can take it at a step at a time. Like you
Yeah,
actually get there. Just
gradually, slowly but sure, you get there. Yes, if you have a plan. And for me, I believe in planning, because
yeah,
if you don't have a plan, well, then that means you don't know where you're going. So you put together a plan and you work towards it. It can take you years, but once you have a plan, yeah,
you will get
that
there.
is
Like
it. You get there. And especially for the young ones in school, it's like, yeah, they are in a hurry to look after school, even to get job, to get work is difficult. You see outdoor, but
serious, they start to do my
you are in
brother
school, you are
very
in a
well.
hurry. Hey, when I finish, I want to do this. Look, even look at the
Some
economic situation.
maybe some even maybe from like premium four to like GS1, they will not allow
Yeah,
us to write like
yeah,
premises. Some people they write like why can jump from like SS2. Like why are you rushing to? You actually get
why?
there. There's no
There's
need
no
to
need to
rush.
rush. No need.
There is actually
Yeah,
you actually
you get there slowly but
the
sure. I
process.
know sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes, yeah, of course, you have family, you have younger ones who, you want to help them, but it's just sometimes I understand, but just gradually, and then people do not, even just, I'll just use an example. People like the flashy part of everything. Yes. If I tell you what I go through, even on this little platform I have, yeah, it's chaotic. I keep telling you, it's chaotic. Even today, just to come online, it was chaotic for me. Yes,
Like